Hello everyone. Today we are going to create slime similar to Genshin Impact. So we are going to do this inside Adobe Illustrator. So let us start. So first of all, I'm going to use ellipse tool. You can come here and select the ellipse tool or the shortcut is L. So let us draw a ellipse. So let me change this color. So let us adjust the anchor point so that it will look like a slime. Okay, so I'm pressing A to get the direct selection tool, and you can adjust the anchor points. Okay, so I want to move the handles in both sides uh, symmetrically. So to achieve that, you have to select this particular anchor point and press S. So now you can adjust in both sides symmetrically. Okay, once that is done, press V. Okay, so now we have our basic slime shape. So now let us apply gradient. Okay, so I already have some gradient here, so I don't want these colors. So this is the gradient panel. So if it is not visible, you can go to the window and select gradient from here. Okay, okay, so let us change the colors. You can press G so that you will see the slider from here. It is already set in the 90 degree. So if it is 0 degree, you can adjust from here. Okay, so let me change the color somewhat like this. So this can be in blue. Okay, so this is looking like a water bubble. Okay, that is what we want. So now let us add stroke for this. Okay, so you can drag this and put it here so that same fill will be applied to the stroke as well. So you can increase the stroke points. So I've made it to 10. Okay, so I want the stroke in the direction 90 degree. So let me change that as well. Okay, so that is nice. So I don't want this color. Okay, and adjust it. Okay, nice. So then select this line and Control C, and I'm going to paste it in the front. So press Control F. So then resize it slightly like this. So in the back, we have the same outline. So for the back portion, we don't want the stroke, just remove that. We're going to simply change that color. If you want, you can adjust it like this. I'm going to change the color here, maybe fully white. Okay, so instead of this, we can directly apply plain white color. That will work. It's just to add a highlight. Okay, so let me make this little bit bigger. Okay, I'm going to select the outer white part and adjust it a little bit like this. Okay, nice. So let us add eyes. So again select the ellipse tool and create an ellipse like this. Let me apply gradient from here. So to get the color picker, press I. Okay, so again press V. So now we have to change the colors. So first of all, for the fill, select fill from here. Okay, then we have to change the direction. Okay, nice. Then for the stroke, select stroke. Then again change the direction. It's 90 degree. Okay. So this can be blue here and in here white. Okay. Maybe this blue can be little bits. You can adjust the color from here. Okay. This. That's it. So then I'm going to reduce this stroke size. Okay. Then Control C and Control F. So I've got another copy in the front. Okay. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna scale this by holding Shift. Okay, send it back. Let me zoom this. Okay. Then reduce the stroke. But here I want stroke outside. From here I'm gonna select a solid color. Okay, select this so that you'll get a solid color instead of gradient. So I'm going to change blue. All right, and inside this we have a gradient, and that also we can change. So to do that, press G and adjust the slider like this. This is not looking good. So instead of gradient, I'm going to apply a solid color. So press V and select a solid color. Let me select a white like this. Okay. So now this is our eyes, and group this. Press Ctrl G and put it here. Maybe slightly scale it like this. Okay, and hold Alt and drag it. Okay, so position it. Group both eyes by pressing Ctrl G. Then select the slime and select it one more time so that we can align it with respect to the back shape. Okay, now press align. Now we have simple slime. So now what I'm going to do is press in. So this will activate pencil tool. So I'm going to randomly draw. So now apply gradient for this. Okay, this is a gradient. So again I'm going to change the colors. Now what I want is I want to put this shape inside the slime body. So to do that, first of all, make a copy of the back shape. So Control C and then select this wave and press Control F so that it will be pasted in front of that wave. So then select both shapes and press Control 7. So this is the shortcut for clipping. Okay. So now we have that wave inside this line, right? I think we have created another copy also. So just delete that. Okay, so we have this nice wave for our slime. We can change this gradient a little bit because it is looking too blue. So press G, and you can change the angle of the gradient from here also. Okay, so just the slider. I don't want this blue. Maybe we can change to a little bit dark blue like this. And for this white color, I'm going to change the opacity. So select the gradient panel, and with this white color selected, you can change the opacity 40%. Okay. Mm, uh, I'm gonna add another one. So if you want another color, just hold Alt and drag. You'll get the same color. So for this, I'm gonna make it to 80%. Yeah, you can see from here. Okay, press V. So now we have this shape, and for the stroke I'm going to change the color as well. So select stroke from here, and I'm going to reduce the opacity of this color a little bit, so make it 60%. Yeah, fine, so that this should be slightly visible. All right, okay, that is good. Now let us create horns for this slime. Okay, so select pen tool, shortcut is P, and I'm gonna create a shape like horn. Just a small. Okay, so I'm going to change the gradient of this thing. So press G and change the direction. I want this to be completely 0%. Hmm? So then come here and select this option. Okay, so that you get a stroke like this. So now hold Alt and drag, and from this transform panel you can flip it. You select both horns and press Ctrl G, and to align its center, select the body as well. Select it one more time and press this one. Okay, so now using a brush tool, I'm gonna add some bubbles. Okay, so I've made a custom brush, so I'm using that brush here. Okay, so let us change the stroke value. See, you can see the dots scattered. Let me add another one. So from here and here, here as well. Okay, select all these bubbles and press Ctrl G to group them, and we have to put this inside the body of this line. So what are we gonna do is just cut it, press Ctrl X, and go inside the wave that we created. Go inside that. and press Shift Control V. Okay. See, now we have these bubbles inside. And for the eyes, we can select both the outer ellipse. We can increase the stroke little bit. Okay. So bring the eyes front. Press Control square bracket so that it will come to front of every other objects. Okay. Then we can put it here. Okay. So this is our slime. So we can add a bottom glow. First select the ellipse tool. And put it at the bottom. Now apply gradient. Okay. So I'm going to use this blue color. Same color. So one should be 0 opacity. Another can be 60% opacity. Right. So then select this to be radial. So invert this so that we have this kind of effect. And press G and shrink this gradient like this. Okay, so put it at the bottom. Just scale it. So send it back. Shift Control close bracket will bring it front. Shift Control open bracket will send it back. Okay, just place it. Okay, that's all. So in this way you can create other slimes also, like fire slime, then electrical thunder slimes, etc. I hope you have found this tutorial helpful and fun. Thank you for watching and see you in the next one.